I'm Amber.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are two
girls and a bottle
of wine. Because men like boobs.
And girls like wine.
And we're back. Yay.
Yeah. This is still on FaceTime.
Yeah.
And that's
third week
Janet.
in a row. I'm here. Yes. Janet is here. So what are we drinking?
I am drinking Josh Rosé.
Very nice.
Ooh, jealous.
I know. I love Josh. Very good.
I'm drinking a cupcake rosé. Cupcake.
Out of a very large glass.
Because I opened it last night. My team and I had our very first virtual happy hour. And so I opened it last night. And it was like, do I take the bottle down and use a small glass, or I just empty the rest into this big glass? It's a thin glass.
That's okay. I'm not judging.
I feel like you might be.
No, I mean, more power to ya. I think you should drink out of a big glass. Ashley's drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah, although if I had my choice, in the fridge downstairs, I do have a raspberry sour that is quite delicious. And it kind of fits on theme with your rosés.
Yeah.
Because it's pink.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. So, Amber, do you have an update on COVID?
Oh, I have so updates.
What you got, lady?
So, just because I always give us little stats. So across the U.S., we have over 186,000 cases. And we are actually topping the charts out of all the other countries right now that have been going through this pandemic. So we even surpass like China and Italy with the amount of cases that we have. And we are just a little over 3,000 deaths. And again, I mean, most of it is the population that is at risk is passing. And a lot of this is now community spread, where it started out as travel related. It's now community spread for the majority of cases.
So people stay home.
Yeah, exactly.
Just stay home.
And follow all the guidelines if you have to go out. In the state of Colorado, we have over 3,000 cases as of yesterday at 4 p.m. We currently have 69 deaths, but that toll has gone up significantly in the last week. And currently my facility is still doing most of the testing for the state of Colorado. But so very exciting news. Last night I got to help very little. My role was very small in this, but, we were the first hospital and first laboratory in the state of Colorado, and the second or third in the nation to actually collect specimen, a type of cell from a patient that's healthy to help. Why are you guys laughing at me?
You were really excited.
Ashley is responding with excitement.
Faces. So there's a very, very sick patient at another hospital facility, and he's sick with COVID-19, like deathly ill. And we collected a patient last night that is going to help aid in his survival.
How?
And it's a certain type. I can't pull the name off my phone because I'm on it. But it is a certain type of collection.
Is this the plasma stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did this last night.
Is that cheese in your hand?
Yes.
Amber can eat on the podcast.
I was trying to figure out. I was like, does she have cheese? And she's like fingering her cheese right now.
I am fingering my cheese.
That's going to be the title.
I mean, come on, wine and cheese. And I'm very hungry. I don't eat now. I don't eat during the day.
Good pairing. But that's awesome. So we are participating in that plasma stuff they've been talking about on the TV.
Oh, really?
No,
it was a question.
That was a question to you. Like, he is in Colorado.
I thought you meant like you and Pat were doing something. And I was like, are you guys giving specimen? Yes, we are participating. We are the first one. And it's actually gone viral because of the family. And so the family has put everything out. So our facility is like blown up, and we're getting a ton of calls for people to come in and donate because people want to help save other people's lives who are dying from COVID.
I'm waiting for the test to come out that is to say if you had it at some point see if I or Pat had it and we were asymptomatic
Yeah, the antibody screening test is coming out soon. I know that there's a bunch of people, a bunch of companies that are working on the platform. And it's kind of like a 15-minute test. Like they just take a little prick of your blood and it tells you if you had the antibody or not. Mm-hmm. And I know we're working on it, but it is not live yet. So there's a lot of things that are getting done. We are anticipating that based on the numbers and looking at the stats around the world, Colorado will be at its peak on April 15th. Or right around that time. I mean, again, everything changes within seconds, so that could change. But right now they're anticipating that we will be at our peak by the middle of April, and then we'll probably start to see a little bit lessening of how many people are becoming positive with this.
It's kind of crazy, though. I mean, just the numbers that they've submitted this week, that if everything goes right, we could have a minimum of like 250,000 deaths.
Yeah, it's insane.
Is like...
That's a
if
lot.
everything goes right, and if everything goes wrong, it's like 3.2 million.
Yeah. And so that's why, like, now the CDC is coming out and saying, you know, if people can't social distance, or if you have to go out, they are recommending that you wear a mask. However,
I know.
I will clarify this comment with, it should not be a surgical mask. The surgical masks really are needed for the people that are in the hospitals that are dealing up front with the patients that are actually sick. So like at my facility, we are at a initiative where we all have to be wearing masks just because we're all within the location of patients and each other, and social distancing is difficult in the laboratory.
I
and
love
in the
mask that you chose.
Well, I only got to wear that for like a day.
Do you want my extra N95 mask that I have?
Oh, maybe.
What's N95?
They're the surgical, like the medical ones. So we have, I want to say like maybe 4, because we had purchased them like 2 years ago when we were doing all of the housework, like the painting, and when we were like doing the stuff on the ceilings. And so they're sitting there. I mean, they're used like by us at one point. And so they're sitting there. So it's not like we could donate them, but should this, like you said, this mask thing, that I'm going to eat my words because I was texting you guys about masks and people in the grocery store. But we're covered. I just don't want people to think that we went out and bought them and took them away from the medical stuff. We bought them like 2 years ago.
Well, and a lot of people, so what we're doing in the lab is we have some churches that have offered to make us the masks that are cloth. They're not recommended for when you're dealing with the patients that are sick, but to social distance, they are approved for that, like even through the CDC. So we're going to start wearing those in the areas that we can't social distance. So that way it's also possible that our surgical masks, we're not taking up that PPE. We are letting the teams that need it get it. So if you are going out in public and you want to have a way to protect yourself, do it with a cloth mask. Don't take the surgical masks that are needed for the health population.
And have you seen I think it was on Facebook or Instagram, someone posted a photo of someone in a Walmart with a scuba diving mask on?
Oh my God, I haven't seen that, but that's amazing.
I'm not sure. Maybe that would be effective. I don't know. There's that pipe still.
Yeah, it would not.
But maybe if you blocked the pipe, if you sealed up the pipe real good.
I don't know.
But then how would you breathe?
Yeah. Yeah. No, don't do that.
I thought that was fun.
Just through your mouth. Well, I don't know. That's not a good idea. I think I've got, I have a sewing machine downstairs. I was going to say, in all my spare time, I should be making masks.
Michael's is actually giving out, I think they still are. Michael's and Joann's were giving out free fabric to people who are making masks.
Oh, I should look them up. Are they considered essential business, though?
I don't know. I know they've been open the last week.
Oh, well, maybe they are essential business.
I saw that there was a Hobby Lobby in Denver that's been cited at least twice for being open, and they're not an essential.
I wonder if they're only, like, if they're doing pickup only. Like, if they're stores.
They might be.
Because I did see that Joann's and Michael's were both doing where you could order online and then come pick up. Like, and they would walk it out to you.
That might be an option. They might be doing that. I don't know. But I know that they have started giving out tickets and warnings to people who are within the counties that have a stay-at-home order, and they are out without proper documentation stating that they can be out. So warnings and tickets are starting to be given for those that are not following proper protocol.
Yeah, that's good. They need to enforce it because people don't follow the guidelines without repercussions. That's just humans being silly.
Yep. Anyway, so those are all the updates I have currently.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We got some Bachelor news, Bachelor World updates that came in this week.
Oh my God, so much. So excited.
I know. I went through our text message chain. And I love us. I love that Ashley has been the correspondent for everything this week. Like I've been
on top of it. I think I just look at the news at the right time. Something just happened to get posted.
So first of all, Chris Harrison has offered to officiate the wedding of Tyler and Hannah.
Which I'm all for. Let's do it.
And they continue. Like, they're still hanging together. Like, they are.
Oh, I know.
Well, like, I thought she would, like, break off and, like, be like, oh, I'm back with the people. But she is staying there.
Yeah. At least she's following process.
Have you seen some of the videos coming out? Like, you sent me the one video, and I was like, wow, this looks like a college dorm room where, like, people are just on top of each other.
There's, like, 6 of them?
Oh,
yeah, there's 6 of them.
That's just one big orgy.
I know. I got to see Tyler's butt a little bit in that one video.
Yeah, I watched that a couple times.
I know. I was like, wait a minute, was that his butt? It was.
And he's just casually standing there with a towel, like, over. But, like, that's guy locker room stuff. Like, they don't care.
But how do you think Hannah felt?
About what?
If that's her man. His butt's
I don't care.
She was probably just in there with him and then like ran and then got in bed with wine and was shopping.
There you go. Yeah. Yes. So, Ashley, I discovered how I see all these things and I don't follow these people. I follow the hashtag Bachelor Nation on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
So I don't have to follow the Tylers, the Hannahs of the world. I just follow hashtag Bachelor Nation on Instagram.
See, it's funny that you bring that up because yesterday Pat showed me that he follows the hashtag fitness and people tag things in fitness that are not fitness at all.
This is very true.
And that's why I stopped following hashtags because I was like, oh yeah, fitness is just this chick with big boobs in her car. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So there are some things in the hashtag Bachelor Nation that I'm like, what? But I do get a lot of my news from that. I just have to
stop following it. I kept getting spoiler alerts during one of the seasons, so I stopped following it.
Oh, see, I didn't have that. That would suck.
Oh, yeah, I was not happy.
Listen to Your Heart is premiering in 12 days.
Yeah.
2.
We're in quarantine,
2?
Ashley. It's by days.
2. Oh, yeah.
I got something to watch. Did you see where Madison had a birthday and Luke Parker?
I don't care.
Commented and people were shipping that relationship.
Ugh. What does that even mean? Shipping that relationship?
It means
they want it to happen.
When did that become a term that we use for that though?
Oh, they've used it for a while.
Yeah, a couple years.
I've never heard it until now.
I feel like it's been out long enough that as a 38-year-old woman, I can use it.
I even knew that one, Amber.
Yeah, I did not.
The Bachelorettes had a happy hour. Did you see that?
Nope.
Allie, Rachel Lindsay, Caitlin, Trista Sutter, Andy Dorfman, they all got together.
Oh, I did see that.
I just thought that was lovely. Have you guys had any virtual happy hours?
Nope.
Well, we have this. This is kind of like a virtual happy hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one.
And every now and...
Oh, go ahead.
Every now and then, Regan will send me a Marco Polo or a Snapchat that says, see a shot, take a shot. And then I have to take a shot.
Do you follow that rule every single time?
Not every time.
That's honesty. I love it. Yeah, so my team and I got together at 5 o'clock last night, and it was over Microsoft Teams, which is a great platform. Like, it wasn't disruptive. Like, Skype has been quite the nightmare. But Teams is good for internal use. Anyway, that's my IT spotlight for the day. And it was just great to just chat about like kind of like what we do, like what's going on, what are you doing, how's life. It was great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And you guys only had like 4 or 5 people on there, right?
Yeah. On Friday, our entire HR team is getting on one.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm like, so I won't be saying a word because you have those strong personalities on your team, and they are the ones that will be.
Yeah,
but it's a good effort.
I did that with Colorado Breasties, I guess. Like there was a bunch of us women who got on for a brunch and did that. And
how many?
But it did. There was like 10 of us.
How was that?
It was okay, but I think that we structured it. Our one ambassador structured it well enough that like. We just all muted ourselves unless one person was talking, and then we'd kind of like tune in every now and then.
Oh, that's
we all did pretty well with it. Yeah.
I gotta say, like beforehand, I was like, is the lighting good? Is the camera angle good? And like I raised up my laptop so that my webcam was like perfect angle. It was, and Butterfly was strategically placed behind me so everyone could be like, oh, Butterfly. I'm like, yeah. I staged my home.
Nice.
That's funny.
Yeah. But you guys should do this. Ashley, you guys should do it with your team.
Yeah. Half my team doesn't drink.
Well, half the people on the call last night were only drinking like water. It's just, it's a time to get together since you're isolated right now.
We do, because we don't, so ever since I became a manager, I don't really socialize with my team.
Oh, yeah.
So we do like twice a week meetups during the workday just to talk about anything that's going on with them. Not really
what
work
platform
specific.
do you use?
We are on Google Hangouts.
How's that?
Oh,
it's fine. Like honestly, the biggest issue is user error when somebody can't figure out the button that says join and use a phone. And then because it will automatically connect your computer mic to it. And then they like dial in and I'm like, no, there's a button and it'll call you. Like just hit that. Use that one.
User
so that's
error.
The biggest that's the biggest hurdle you have to get over is like figuring out how to call in so that you're not echoing yourself. But other than that, it's fine.
And I guess the biggest piece of Bachelor World news made me very sad.
Oh my God, I was so excited.
But then I was happy. But at first I was sad.
Oh my God, I wasn't sad at all. I was so happy.
I don't remember what happened.
Ben and Jess got engaged.
Were you the one who told us?
Yes, she
you
was.
were the first one to tell us.
I was like, you're like, I see this on Reddit, and I Googled, and it was all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was so cute. I'm so happy for them.
Yay.
I love Jessica.
She's adorable. I started following her.
I've been following her for a while. I love her.
She is adorable. She's good
so
human,
cute.
And so is Ben.
She is.
And they deserve each other.
Yeah. And she doesn't, I mean, she's part of this world now a little bit, but she didn't know about the Bachelor world really. And he found her on Instagram. So it's just crazy.
You never know where your lobster's going to come from.
I know.
Who sent this? The sex toys are solid right now. Yeah, that was definitely Amber. You should know that came from Amber.
Right. I thought she'd pipe up and be like, me. So New York City released a statement saying, "You are your safest sex partner."
Yes.
I thought that was hilarious. So true, but I don't know. It made me laugh out loud.
And so now, sex toy what is it called?
Adam and Eve
numbers?
reported a spike of 30% each day, but there's over 200% increase in sales, across the board.
I mean, it's a lot harder to have a one-night stand when you can't go out.
Right?
True story.
And, even the married folk,
right?
What else are you going to do?
Everybody's getting it on.
It's your favorite stay-at-home
activity. So many Rona babies.
I know. Mm-hmm. Aren't you working on
one? Maybe, yeah. But to be fair, we were prior to this.
I know. I know.
But Now we're just going to be lumped into everything. And my mom texted me today and said that all the corona babies that happen right now, when they turn 13, they should be called quarantined.
Oh my gosh, that took me a minute. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's great.
So, one for mom and being funny.
One. I bet she has lots of funnies. I saw something on Facebook today that made me chuckle. It was a post because I'm from Missouri, so I have a lot of Missouri friends. It was like, Governor so-and-so from Missouri issues that all students have to repeat this school year.
Oh,
and I was like, what? That's horrible. And then I realized it's April 1st. It's April Fool's Day. Yeah. And it was a joke. But can you imagine being a senior?
That would have been horrible.
Yes.
I forgot about that April Fool's Day thing.
Yeah, it's the only one I've seen all day, and it was
I've seen a few.
What have you seen?
So, Becca, who was on Ari's season, so she has she has one baby, she has one on the way, and what she did is she took like a vape pen and put it next to her baby, and did like a little like baby vape. And so she did an ad for baby vape and then was like, use my code April Fool's 2020. It was hilarious. Like she didn't like have the baby doing it, but it was just like the picture with the vape.
Got it.
And it was like, when we need our babies to calm down, just give them a little baby vape.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious.
You're talking about Becca with the short hair, not Becca that became the Bachelorette.
Correct.
Okay, just want to clarify.
The Becca that they kept saying was too young.
Too young.
She was all right. I really like her.
Ashley, have you seen any April Fool's fun?
Not at all. Thank God.
Some sad news from this week. Joe Diffie.
I know.
That was so fast. Like Friday, he announced he was
in the hospital.
In the hospital dealing with it. And then by Sunday afternoon, he was gone.
Yeah.
It happens fast.
It's really sad.
And there's been a lot of people since then that I just don't know, been announced that they've died. Anyone that has affected you guys emotionally?
No. But I know I did see that there was somebody from like Star Wars or something. Or
Star Trek or something.
I would say I'm the geekiest one on this, and I didn't know who that was. So
okay.
Yeah, it was really super sad. What are you guys watching?
Oh my God, Masked Singer is on tonight. 2-hour special. So excited.
Oh, there's 2 hours tonight?
It's 2 hours because it's the top 9.
Oh, I'm excited.
Ooh.
Janet, if you haven't started watching this, I'll give you my login for Dish so you can go check them out because I have them all on my DVR.
It's so much fun.
It's so good.
You think it's stupid, but then you watch it and you are hooked.
Like Pat and I said, I think what we're going to do before tonight is go rewatch like all of them to try to see if we can nail it down. Not all of them, just like the clips so that we get the clues. Because they basically, Janet, they'll do clips of the Masked Singer with clues about what their identity is. They're like a minute or a minute and a half long video. And then they go sing. So they give you clues along the way to try to help you figure out who it is. And I think that Pat and I have at least 1 to 2 people in every group figured out.
Wow. I have none. I'm not good at this guessing game.
That's why you love it so much, because it's a crazy surprise at the end.
I know, it's great.
It's also like you really have to know not just the A-list celebrities, but like the B, C, D, E, Z-list celebrities. Like, seriously.
This is very true.
And Ashley, it surprises me that you know that stuff, because you don't really keep your finger on the pulse.
Yeah, I don't. And so that's why I struggle. But like some of the things I'll start thinking in my head, okay, who does that sound like? And then I'll start Googling their history and see if it matches up with any of the clue. That's why we only know a couple. Like Gronk is one of them, and he's a football player. And right away I was like, oh,
really?
That's Gronk.
Which one do you think is Gronk? I forgot.
He's a white tiger.
Oh, right.
Totally. White Tiger, 100%. There is no question he's Gronk.
I've only been able to guess one, and it was Layla Ali.
Who was not on this season.
Right. I was like, you shared that. That was last time.
I know, because it's my only victory.
I don't think I've guessed any of the ones that... Well, that's not true. One of the last ones, I don't remember. I've guessed two of them.
You guessed the Swan, didn't you? Bella Swan?
No, I didn't guess her,
Bella
but
Thorne.
I guessed...
Bella Thorne, Bella Swan.
I think it was Shaka Khan and Dionne Warwick.
Yeah, I was really glad they went home.
Dionne Warwick's still alive?
Yeah, right?
How old is she?
Like 85.
Oh, my goodness.
They did so the only reason I got her was because they did a CBS Sunday Morning with her.
Oh.
And
you love that show.
I love CBS Sunday Morning. If you need something to give you like a positive vibe, even now, like they're still pretty positive.
Because they focus on the fluffy
79.
stories. Okay.
She's 79.
I was close.
Right.
I said 85.
Did you guys watch the live from home concert the other night? Where all the artists were like, I didn't either. But Steve said it was horrible.
So I have a comment about this. I was thinking about this the other day. So I don't know about you guys, and I know Amber's still going into the office every single day. For the most part, my life has not been that upended by having to work from home or this kind of stuff. I mean, obviously not going out, but like on a day-to-day basis, it's not like I have a ton of extra free time. It's not like my morning routine's the same. My evening routine's pretty much the same. My daily routine's pretty much the same. The only difference is I have more time on the weekends to do things like read and do puzzles and catch up on TV shows. But like all the celebrities and all the people out there are like, I'm so bored, like blah, blah, blah. But I think about their life and they don't have like a 9-to-5 job. Like they go and do these projects and they like have such random lives. And so I don't know how you guys feel, but again, I don't feel like it's upended my life that much. And so to see like all these people who are like, oh, I'm just so bored and I don't know what to do with myself. I'm like, I don't really, like, I have no sympathy for you.
I agree. Like the only thing that is missing is I don't have to commute, and my commute is 35 to 45 minutes one way. So I'm now working out at home when I was used to going in and working out. Or my meal prepping, I still do, but I don't have to pack my lunch. You know, I'm getting to work at 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm sitting down because I run out of things to do. And I've started like watching YouTube videos in the morning while I'm catching up on email, which I cannot do in the office because people will judge me if I'm watching makeup tutorials. They'll be like, you're not working, and they don't realize I can multitask.
I for some reason thought you were going to talk about Judge Judy. I don't know why, but when she was like judge, I was like, Judge Judy?
And I do find that I can like stop, like if I have a 15-minute window, I can stop and do 100 sit-ups during the day. And I can't do that at my desk. People will really be like, yeah, crazy. So I've been saying this. I've settled into this, and it's going to be really hard for introvert Janet to go back to having to see people every day. I do love this. I love our Marco Polos. I love our virtual happy hours. But I really like the fact that I can sit in my fleece pajamas every day, all day. Today, no makeup. And I don't feel bad about it. My first call of the day, freaking dude popped it on video. And I was like, really, dude? No makeup. This is what you get. And he's like, it's fine. I'm like, yeah.
I don't remember the last time I put makeup on.
I do it most days because I like the act of it. I like the practicing techniques and like trying different shades. It's not to wear makeup. It's to I have fun. It's like
play
a
around.
Yeah.
I did tell Pat. I said I want to start doing date nights, and I don't know if either of you guys have advice, but I'm trying to figure out a way that we can spend time together that's like different than what we do on a daily basis, so it still feels like we're having date nights. And I was like, oh, I will put makeup on for that. And perfume.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And you can always, I don't know, do you guys eat outside a lot?
No, but it has been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It won't be tomorrow and Friday, but maybe
next
this weekend if it's nice.
Is it going to be cold?
So supposedly it's supposed to snow tomorrow and Friday. I only know this because we're setting up, I have no idea. We're setting up a drive up mobile collection site. So that's the only reason why I know about snow.
Someone look this up. Ashley,
I'm looking it up. I don't, I know that.
Because again, I'm not leaving. I don't need to dress for the temperature.
I leave and I still don't look at it.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow.
How much?
I didn't think that. Okay, hold on. All right, okay. I'll still keep going.
But no, I think the date night idea is a great idea. Maybe like having dinner in a different part of your house, or
that's where I was going with the outside stuff.
Your husband seems to probably be open to different things, because I was like, "Hey, Steve, you want to get a jigsaw puzzle?" And he was like, "No, we watch TV. That's what we do." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." Yeah.
We were, because he goes, I'm cool with that. He's like, if you can figure out something other than watch TV, do a jigsaw puzzle, play video games.
Why don't you get a card game? Do you have like Uno or Phase 10 or Gin?
Yeah, we could do a card game. Or another thing I was thinking.
I know, I was going to say chess.
Maybe what we should do is set up like a virtual, well, not with Janet because Steve wouldn't participate, but do a virtual, like, maybe we both have a game that we can like play back and forth. Yeah. I don't know.
Cards Against Humanity, I'm in.
How would you do that remotely?
Too.
We'd figure it out.
If we both have Cards Against Humanity, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But how would you get the same?
We just show the cards.
Got it.
Yeah. So we'd show the one card and then we'd all just play it.
Interesting.
So Denver's supposed to get less than 2 inches.
Okay.
Fantastic. It's not that big.
Yeah.
All right. No big deal. But again, I'm not even paying it. Like when this whole pandemic started, I was like glued to the local news every morning just to find updates. And now ever since they said stay at home till April 30th, and then our president of the North America said we're staying at home till the 30th, I was like, I'm talking about my work president.
Oh, okay.
I was
like, I think, okay, your work, got it.
Yes, my North American work president was like, we're going to keep the non-operational offices closed until the 30th. I'm like, well, the 30th it is. I don't need to worry about the rest of the world until then. So this last weekend, we went grocery shopping because our freezer was like almost empty. And that is just unlike Janet. Like, I stock up. And so I spent like $500 on groceries for 2 people. And I'm hoping we don't have to leave for a month.
Yeah, I would hope not.
How did you fit that much groceries into your...
It was Tetris.
It was... I was going to say, we have 3 freezers technically.
Oh, I told Steve, I was like, I'm so glad we don't have a second freezer because...
Oh, yeah.
I would have gone insane. It would have been like $1,000 bill. Like, I would have gotten all the meat in the store, all the frozen veggies, which wasn't a lot of frozen veggies.
You are that person.
I was going to say, you're that person that everybody hates right now, Janet.
But I just want to get in the house and not have to leave. My husband is in the age group. Like, the over 60 age group. So, I'm like, we keep you inside, sir. If you need anything, I'll go.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Yeah. So we have a chest freezer. We have a small fridge with like like when I'm talking small, it's like small.
College
like dorm room.
Barely larger than dorm room.
Okay.
With a freezer. And then we have our like normal fridge and freezer. And the chest freezer has like all of our like pre-made meals, which I have to say we pretty much stocked up prior to this whole COVID-19 thing. Like, that's just our normal, I would say, every quarter. You
guys are like 3 months. So organized.
I know.
We'll go to like Costco and we'll get, pot pies and pizzas and lasagnas and that kind of stuff just to have on hand for like bad moments like this. But I truly didn't appreciate it until now.
Right.
And now I'm like, same as you. We could probably last like 2 months easily out of our freezer.
I don't think we got 2 months.
But no fruit, like fresh fruits and vegetables. That's the only thing.
See, that's the thing I have to adjust to. After I go through the 2 onions I bought, I'm not going to have onions. I couldn't find mushrooms to save my life, and that's like my favorite.
Because they're disgusting and people threw them out.
What? You don't like mushrooms?
That's Steve's feeling too. So he's probably very excited because I'm not trying to sneak it into his meals.
Okay, well, Costco has mushrooms, Janet. I was there yesterday. Well, they do not have toilet paper, but they have mushrooms.
If you go back and you happen to pick up some mushrooms and drop it on my porch, I'll Venmo you.
I said we spent $60 at Costco and we got like all fresh food. That's what
I was like, was that like 3 things?
No, we got like all of the fruits and vegetables were like super clearance price, and I have no idea why. Right? Probably. Like I got what are the big like 3 or maybe like 5 pound thing of it's got to be 3 pound thing of lettuce for like $3.50.
Wow.
It was so cheap.
I have no words.
And I got a 24 count of eggs for $3.
We found eggs at Target, and I was so excited.
We've had really good luck at Target.
Our Target is like wiped.
And the King Supers, the big King Supers at Parker and E470, we've gone there, and they've always had hash browns. I love hash
I like
browns.
that hash browns is what you're invested in. See,
it's my monitor. I didn't even go to the fresh food area of King Supers. I'm like, hash browns and keto ice cream.
I keep looking for yeast anywhere we go because apparently that's a hot commodity.
Do you make bread?
Yeah, we do.
That's good. That's
they make really good bread.
Pat made me cinnamon rolls last week.
Oh, that's right. I saw that on your I saw it on somebody's Instagram, wasn't it?
Maybe he submitted. I don't know. They were delicious though.
I don't remember seeing it, but
I'm almost positive I saw it.
He probably he has his own social life. I don't really know what goes on.
So do you guys...
you know what? I think he did post it on social media.
Wow.
As like an actual post, not like a story.
He should have tagged you.
Meh.
Meh.
I don't really know what to do with that. I don't do anything with it, right? It just sits there in the other column.
You can like it.
Oh, Nick and I don't do that either. Nick and I don't. Well, Nick never posts, but he doesn't like anything I post.
I also want to know what's being posted that might include me or my world, because there's people like the Ambers of the world that are friends with my husband, and I want to see what my friends are seeing, because my husband could be a little crazy. So I just need to know, like, tag me in things that might be something that... Don't look at me like that, Ashley. You don't understand.
No, I'm sorry. Pat is yelling at somebody downstairs, and I don't...
Should you go check on that? Is it a Nick situation?
No. No, like, I legit... he came up here and shut the door, so, I mean, obviously this conversation he knew was about to happen.
Yikes. Well, do you guys want to play a game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I was inspired by a Carrie Underwood interview where she played this game, and so I'm copying it verbatim.
Okay.
It's called Once, Never, Forever. So for each category, I'm gonna let you know when it's your turn. Of the 3 things that I mention, you need to let me know if it's a once item, a never item, or a forever item. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The first one is music. Ashley.
Forever?
Wait, no. I'm going to... That's the category. I'm going to do subcategories.
I was like, I'm really confused, but I'm not sure I could last.
All right. It's fine.
Okay, first category is music. Got it.
Okay. Hip-hop, house music, rock music.
Oh, I have to do each of them?
Yeah, of the three, which one would be once, which one would be never, and which one would be forever? We knew it was going to be like this when you said you didn't watch it.
I'm sorry. Okay, wait. So,
do you need to take notes?
Is this written down somewhere? That would help me.
It is not.
Amber, you go now. Once, never, forever. Hip hop, house music, rock music.
So I would probably choose.
Okay, I know now.
Rock music forever.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Hip hop once.
Me too.
And house music never.
Me too.
Okay.
Hashtag me too.
The next topic.
Not appropriate.
Not at all.
Hashtag not appropriate.
The next topic is outings, like nighttime adventures. Oh, no, not dirty. Okay, Amber. Once, never, forever. We got karaoke, bar hopping, or a concert.
So I would do karaoke once, bar hopping never, and concerts forever.
Ashley.
Never karaoke. Bar hopping once, concerts forever. Actually, I changed my mind. I hate concerts. Bar hopping forever.
We don't understand.
Concerts once.
So I don't go to a lot of concerts, but why? It's because I'm always lazy and like I fall behind on getting concert tickets. But
it's because they are too fucking loud. I have very sensitive ears.
You old, youngin'. You old.
I have very sensitive ears.
All right. The next one is skincare. Once, never, forever. Ashley, you're going first.
Okay.
CBD products, sheet masks, or gua sha.
What is gua sha?
I don't know. That's why you should have done your research. Google.
All right. Well, I'm going to say gua sha never.
Yeah.
I
don't have anything to look this up on.
CBD oil forever.
CBD, really?
Huh.
Amber.
So I would do the gua sha never as well. I think it has something to do with like pulling blood out of your face, but I don't really know.
Oh, is it like the vampire facial?
I think so.
You didn't even do the research.
Amber.
But I watched the video.
Yeah, but I'm saying Janet. I'm not talking about you.
Well, no, I knew I didn't need to answer. I was going to be the host of this contest.
I would do sheet mask forever and the CBD once.
Okay. All right, the next one is self-care. Amber, you're up first. Once, never, forever. Bubble bath, meditation, reading. I know this is a hard one.
I would actually do reading forever, bubble bath once, and meditation never.
Why?
I can't clear my mind enough to do meditation long enough. And I love reading. And so I think I could do that forever, where bubble baths, my bathtub isn't the greatest for bathtubs. And I feel like you can never really get in there. Like either your knees are up or your boobs are up or your head is like, I can't.
And then once you get in there, it's like, what do I do now?
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy them, but meh.
All right, Ashley, self-care.
Okay. This is a tough one. But I'm going to go reading once, bubble bath never, and meditation forever.
So the opposite of Amber.
This is really hard because, okay, so I do agree with you on the bubble bath, but meditation, I've been doing a ton of research on it, and meditation actually manages to age your mind backwards. They've been doing a ton of studies on it. And so if you can learn to harness your thoughts and your brain power, you actually can increase like your mind capacity. So that would be my goal for life. However, I do love reading. So that's a really tough one.
I know. It's hard.
Awkward social situations. Ashley, you're up next. Once, never, forever. Blind date, networking, and Zumba.
Okay. I would do Zumba forever.
Have you done Zumba?
Yes.
Okay.
In high school.
So, like 2 years ago? Love you. Next.
No. Now you're making me do math. Like 14 years ago.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, I forgot.
Networking.
Zumba forever.
Networking and blind date.
Networking once. I hate networking.
Me too.
Actually, I think I'd rather go on a blind date. Blind date once and then networking
I feel
never.
like you have to be a psychopath to love networking.
I hate networking.
Yes.
Amber, awkward social situations, blind date, networking, and Zumba.
So I think I would probably do the same as Ashley. So Zumba forever, which I have done it before.
I've never done Zumba.
Really?
It's fun.
Yeah. It's not bad. And then I would do blind date once and networking never.
That's awesome. So
I fucking hate it.
Like all these silly networking events. That's funny.
I do not voluntarily sign up for them. I had to do it a little while when I was a community relations coordinator for a AAA baseball team.
Yeah.
And it was awful because you have to go take your card and you have, hey, like, blah, blah, blah.
I'm so-and-so. This is my spiel. Call me.
Yeah,
pass.
no.
All right, Amber. Once, never, forever diets. High protein, low carb, and high fat.
So I would do it was high protein, low carb, and is it high or low fat?
High fat.
High fat. I would do high protein forever. High fat once and low carb never, because low carb sucks balls.
I did it for a year. I hated it. Ashley.
I'd do the same as Amber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The very last one is very appropriate for our podcast. So, Ashley, wine. Once, never, forever. White, red, or rosé?
Red forever. Rosé once. White never.
Amber?
Yeah.
Exactly
I'm gonna be the same.
I knew you. I could have guessed this.
Yeah. And I think we know what yours would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. White once.
Forever.
Rosé.
Yeah, she would do rosé forever.
Is forever and red never. Unless you guys are here and you make me. And I go, okay. I need a buzz. What else?
Well, at this point, we're not going to be there until like June.
Stop. Oh, I miss you girls. Like, you don't understand, Amber. I know you're not a hugger, but you better be ready. I'm gonna hug you guys so much. Like, I just miss you guys, like, walking up and, like, us standing in my kitchen and, like, talking and catching up. What's that?
And not making noise with their headphones.
I know.
Sorry. I had a scratch.
That was not a fart.
No. And I
like
probably burped at the same time, so I'm sorry.
So, guys, that's all I have. What else do you guys have?
Well, so we didn't talk about what you're watching, which over the weekend you watched the whole big thing.
So I didn't think you wanted to talk about that because you guys were both very negative.
Well, here's the thing is, like, last year, I think, at some point, I told you guys that I was listening to Exotic Joe, which was a podcast.
Is that what the podcast was?
Yeah. And I had to stop listening to it because Ashley asked me the same question that she asked you, which was, does it deal with animal cruelty? And although it doesn't, like, in the podcast, in the couple episodes I listened to, it didn't go into, like, a whole big thing, but there was enough of it that I couldn't do it. And I had to stop listening to it because it just talked about it. And I was like, nope, I'm out. Like, I can't do it. So I stopped listening to the podcast and I have no interest in watching this Netflix thing.
So last week, Tiger King blew up on social media.
Yeah.
It was everywhere. And I was like, Steve, did you see this Tiger King? He's like, yes, I want to watch it. And I was like, okay. So Saturday, it was Saturday. I did my meal prepping in the morning and then I got done and I was like, okay, laundry's caught up, housework's caught up, meal prepping's caught up. What do you want to do? He's like, you want to watch Tiger King? And I was like, okay. And first episode, I was like, oh goodness, what is this? Second episode, it kind of reeled me in, and then it became like a true crime podcast where it started like peeling back layers, and I'm like, where did that come from? Oh my gosh, where did that come from?
Yeah.
And it was like the first episode was sad because I was like, oh my gosh, this redneck guy is just, he's so clueless. And it was like, I was like, oh, why am I still watching this? It was because my husband was rooting us on, and we watched all 7 episodes back to back with bathroom breaks, but back to back.
My mom watched it as well, and her and I were talking about it, and she did say that there was not really any animal cruelty. I mean, they talked about it, but they didn't show anything.
Yeah.
But she said that, and I don't know, Jenna, if you felt this way too, but she said she almost felt like she was watching like cult type stuff, or like there was, and so
different variations of the same cult.
Yeah, I might watch it. I mean, depending on if Pat wants to watch it. But it did make me think about, have you guys seen Wild Wild Country on Netflix?
No.
It is a cult documentary, and I highly recommend it. It's really fucking crazy. If you liked that tiger one, because my mom said that they were very similar.
But I didn't, like, I recommend it. I hate that this happened. It's real life. It's true. All of the things. There might be some like bad reporting, but other than that, all of the things are true, and I hate that this exists. And you know me, I like Hallmark. I like the icing. I like the sugar.
I was really surprised that you were watching it.
Lifetime movie.
Yeah. We binge watch Virgin River on Netflix like nobody's business. That's like straight up Hallmark.
You're the woman
lifetime.
that like Nick's mom would have preferred he marry.
Yeah, he's got anger issues.
True story.
You have to be just as candy coated. And so then Steve was like, well, this Ozark show came out with its 3rd season. And I was like, what? I watched the first episode.
Did you guys watch it?
So I watched the first episode when it got released because I'm from Ozark, Missouri. And I was like, I've got to be able to relate to this. It's so dark. So dark. So I was like, okay, Steve, it's really dark. I love you. So we'll watch 1 episode a night. So that's what we've done since Sunday. We've watched 1 episode a night.
I had heard that it's kind of like another version of Breaking Bad.
And I didn't watch Breaking Bad.
Oh, Breaking Bad is so good. You haven't seen Breaking Bad, Amber?
No, Nick watched it, but I haven't.
Is it pretty dark?
Yeah, it's really dark, and it's fucking amazing. You have to watch it. Amber, you have to
Ashley
watch
dropped
it.
the fuck word another time.
We were waiting.
I don't...
Every episode for the last,
3 weeks
now. Yeah, you've dropped the F-bomb. It's great. I love
You're welcome. I'm just taking one for the team, Amber.
So, have either of you watched Ozark?
No.
The guy from Joe Exotic, though, has COVID-19 in prison.
No, I thought he was on COVID-19 quarantine. Did it confirm that he has COVID-19?
I thought I saw an article come out today that mentioned it.
I saw the push notification. I thought it was his husband said that he was in COVID-19 quarantine.
Oh, I have no idea. Maybe
I didn't click
on
it. I didn't read it.
I didn't read it either.
My husband is now obsessed. Like, if you watch his social media, he's got a couple parodies. I'm like, great.
Yeah, your husband.
Did you guys see Joe Black's video today with him dancing in a cowboy hat with no shirt?
Ew and no.
Joe Black?
Is it Joe Black? The comedian guy.
Yeah, no, that's not his name at all.
What's his name?
Oh.
Jack Black?
Jack Black.
Yeah,
we were talking about the tiger stuff.
He's not Channing Tatum, right?
Nope.
Like, his body is not like that. No, I don't want to see that.
I think it came out yesterday that he was, in a TikTok video.
Is that it?
Dude, these TikTok videos are out of hand.
I don't even know what TikTok is. It's another social media thing that I have no interest in.
So I
don't want to do it.
I asked our 15-year-old relative. I was like, so what's TikTok to you, and what's your level of enjoyment? And she doesn't like it. She's like, I think it's stupid.
I feel like that's how it starts.
But I don't understand, because I thought it was dance videos, because everything that I saw...
It's like a Vine.
So, like, where do they learn the dances for the videos that they post?
They watch other people
Google.
do it.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking confused.
It's very layered. And I joined it again after quarantine, but like you said, it's not like I have a bunch of extra time. And even on the weekends, like last weekend, we were not very productive, but I have a list. I have a list of to-dos for this coming weekend. Husband may not know that, but we are going to be productive.
You cleaning or housework or what?
A little bit of everything, yeah. Pantry organization. Because boxes.
We got to clean out our fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Clean the drawers and clean the shelves and ugh.
I did that in January, thankfully.
The last time I did that was November, so.
Yeah.
Our fridge is still pristine.
Yeah, week 5.
Yeah, you'll be doing it in November.
Yeah.
I know. That's our challenge right now, though, is that being new homeowners, when we're quarantined on the weekends, like, we're not really sure what to do because we need stuff for the house, but we don't want to, like,
what about
go
your
out.
glitter wall?
That's been put on hold.
Why?
Mostly
Hardware
because
stores are open.
Hardware stores are open, but so I realize that I am getting to go out of the house, but it is draining. Like being in, so I don't know how anybody else feels, but like that is considered essential and has to go into work. But for me, like I am emotionally drained. Like yesterday, I could not function. Everything just kind of hit me at once. And I was so tired, and I'm just at the center of so much with our lab team that I came home at like 4 or 5 o'clock. I did not touch my cell phone at all. It stayed in my bag until like 8 o'clock. I sat on the couch and did nothing but watch TV and like eat. And then I went to bed at 8:30 because I was so tired. And at work today, people were like, "You looked pretty rough yesterday." Thanks, a-holes. But like,
wow, is this the same bitcheroony Junie we talked about before?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
she needs to go away.
She needs to just like watch her mouth.
So by like Saturday, and because Nick is considered essential too, so Nick still has to go into work. So by Saturday, we are both just so exhausted that we don't want to move.
Aww.
So we just like sit there and we do
veg.
nothing.
And drink big old margaritas.
Yeah, I know, which is amazing.
I think you were tipsy last week, by the way.
I do too. You got a little chatty.
I didn't eat all day, and then I drank.
I think you were feeling it.
We're not
Maybe you weren't
judging you.
tipsy, but you were feeling it.
Like every podcast, I get tipsy. You guys see that version of me every week. Not this week because I only had a certain amount of wine, but I agree with Ashley.
It was a very large margarita, and they make them very strong.
Yeah.
Like, they're ridiculous.
Not judging. You go, girl. You go. I want to see some dancing on the tables next time.
I want video of that.
Yeah. I guess we should talk to the fact that we're not on Instagram Live because Instagram Live only allows 2 people to go live together at one time.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Lame.
That means 2 of us would have to be in the same area.
Yeah.
Which I think defies
illegal?
social distancing.
You could wear masks. You 2 could wear masks because you guys are closer than me.
If Ashley got sick, I would like, oh, no. No.
I'm good. But Pat's freaking out. I can't leave the house. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
We're like, when we go to the dog park, we take extra dog poop bags to open the gate.
That's smart.
And then we have a trail that we go that is through the middle and doesn't hit really any of the main tracks. And we call it our COVID trail.
Oh.
So that we like avoid people.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
Okay. So can we do this again next Wednesday? So now my happy hour is reoccurring every Tuesday.
Oh.
I was going to say, let me check my plans.
I know.
Nothing.
Right. Well, you have dog park dates.
Yeah, well, we're trying to go. I think I told you guys we're trying to avoid people. So I think the sun's supposed to set around 8 tonight. So we're gonna go like at 7.
That's
hopefully
awesome.
Avoid people.
Yeah, so we'll be back next Wednesday night with an all new podcast. It won't be live, lame, but we'll be back with an all new podcast. Yeah.
And yeah,
you have a positive Polly.
Well, I do, but also it is April 1st.
Oh, feel it on the 1st.
It is feel it on the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So just a reminder that whether you are male or female, to go ahead and feel your babies and check for anything that's unusual and make sure that you check them for any discoloration or anything like that, to make sure that you are keeping in track with your health and the way that your body is.
Thank you, Amber. I'm sorry I almost forgot about that.
It's cool.
What's your positive Polly?
So let me grab it from my watch here. The beautiful thing about life is that you can always grow, change, and get better. You aren't defined by your past.
Nice.
Beautiful. Unless you're in prison, and then
you are defined by your past. But you should still wake up every day and think, this is going to be the best day ever.
I'm a new version of myself.
Anyone.
Yes, I'm not going to shank anyone. Anyway.
I mean, I wake up and say that every day. I'm not going to shank anyone today, I swear.
There was a Family Feud on the other night, and it was like, what do you get? What's the number one gift you bring someone in prison? And I was like, cigarettes or shanks. Like
shanks for sure.
And the number one answer was food, and I was like, I don't know who these people are. Like, anyway, what's the wine book say, Amber or Janet?
Oh, you got my name wrong, and I'm not even an A. You guys have made so much fun of me for getting the A names mixed up. I have worked on it really hard. Okay, wine book. Wine is an essential ingredient in many marinades. It's very good at tenderizing some meats and giving them extra flavor. A typical marinade for beef might also contain carrots, onions, garlic, seasoning, and olive oil. Beware of marinating for longer than a few hours or the meat will dry out due to the acid in the wine.
So when you started that, I actually thought you were going to say that wine was a good ingredient for all marriages.
Well, I think it is.
But you went with marinating.
Yeah. Yes. Well, thank you girls so much for taking time out of your life to join me today for 2 girls and a bottle of wine. We'll be back next week. And Ashley, keep it up on the Bachelor Nation news because you're killing it, girl.
Jan and I are apparently not.
We are not? I think I've been avoiding social media.
Yeah, it's been my Apple News. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I think I unsubscribed from that.
Yeah, and Reddit.
It's giving me so much COVID updates that I can't function.
Yeah.
I just scroll past that, and I think because I keep clicking on like The Bachelor and like interesting news that doesn't have anything to do with COVID, it keeps feeding me more and more of those articles.
Oh. You're setting the algorithm.
Yep. Oh, look at you. So techie.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Be safe, stay healthy, and bye.
Bye.
Bye.